So this is super critical for junk removal businesses, online booking. Okay. This is something that is gaining popularity by the year. Okay, and we analyze this data all the time, and you can clearly see. And Workiz, we have a lot of different verticals and industries that work with us. Nothing like the junk removal industry. Online booking is very important in the junk removal industry because it's an on-demand work. It's an immediate need. Okay, so that means something has been accumulating in my yard or my garage. I've been ignoring it. My wife just told me, do me a favor, get rid of it tomorrow. I want to be able to get a resolution for that immediately. Okay, and this is especially true with millennials. Millennials will do everything not to pick up the phone. They will text you, they will email you, or they'll book online if you give them a simple way to do that. And with junk removal, it's a clear cut. We see the data. It used to be 10% of jobs and then 20% of jobs, and now we're seeing businesses as high as 30% of jobs. That means 30% of booked revenue for your business that you didn't have to talk to somebody for. Okay, you didn't have to have a dispatcher that you pay, wages to, and insurance, and office space. Those jobs are booked online. I mean, basically, we like to say you can make money while you sleep, because people can just, they don't need you to answer the phone. So live availability. So that means it shows the actual availability of your business. Customers can see if you are available at the time that they need. It's connected to your schedule. You can customize that availability to just show always available, or to actually be dynamic based on the number of resources that you have. There's a bunch of other configurations in there, like the minimum notice time that you need, and a lot of feedback that we got from our customers. But it's connected to your schedule and showing live results. Custom fields, you're able to ask the questions that you want. Okay, so that means if it's important to you to know if there's stairs, okay, or if there's a driveway, or if it's a building that requires some sort of coordination before. Any questions that you have, you can customize the end form to ask those questions and make them required. Why? You want to come there prepared, okay? It is a hassle when you book a job, you get there, and there's a special elevator that you have to sync with the building ahead of time in order to remove stuff from an apartment, or any other arrangements that you need to make. So it's important to ask those questions ahead of time, and we see our junk removal customers use that. More than that, using our latest version of our booking, we encourage the customer to upload a picture. Okay, this is something very common. Like if you were to look at our customers' messaging section of the app with other businesses versus the junk removal, you would see that the junk removal businesses, a lot of image communication, because customers call in, I need you to clean up to clear out our garage. Okay, so how much would it cost? Send me a picture. I need to estimate it. It also helps you understand, like, okay, is this a half load? Is this a quarter load? I mean, do I need a full truck for this? Can I do this as part of the route? Asking those questions and getting those images, super important, and this is why we put it in. Items and service-based booking. This is also something that came a lot from the junk removal space. We now give you the option to actually have clarity and transparency with your customers. So that means you can actually have an online catalog that shows what are the items and services that you perform and what is the price. Even more than that, you're able to collect a deposit online. Okay, some of our customers are super busy. They don't want people, wasting their time. They're just putting in there, like, what do you have? You have a piano? Okay, is this an estate clean out? Is this a quarter truck, a half truck? Is this just a couple of cabinets? They give out the pricing for those. Customers select what items they need to remove. And then you're able to say, okay, so I'm asking for a 10% deposit. Why? I don't want to I want to cover myself and say in the event that you're not home or have a last minute change. Super helpful for our businesses. Also allows you to kind of customize and secure your time. So other optional features that we have, like I mentioned, source tracking in the phone. This is something that you can either use Workiz or not use. We highly recommend it. So that means if you're an on-demand business, okay, so if you're a person that constantly needs to answer the phone and advertise, yes, use call tracking. You will make money on this. You will see things that you haven't seen before. Okay, deposits and pricing on booking. Now this varies from area to area. Okay, so some areas we see that people are more comfortable with putting out the prices and collecting deposit. Some areas it's more about just getting the job. So that means, hey, pick a time and we'll sync up later. It really depends on the maturity level of your business, but there are a lot of benefits to that. Availability options, as I mentioned, our booking can be used as just very simply. When you sign up to Workiz, you just get that booking link and you can just publish it in your website or Facebook or Yelp, wherever you choose to. Or you can kind of customize it with all the fields that you need, availabilities. You can say, hey, my time slots are 4 hours or 3.5 hours. I only want to take 2 online bookings at a time. Okay, that means I don't want to allow more than that with slots. Could be that you provide different services. Okay, so that means it's what kind of job is it? Is it a dumpster? Do we need to demolish something? Okay, because I have a team that only does pickups, and I have a team that can actually break down a cabinet. Okay, so we have what's called service-based booking, skill-based booking, where you can actually say, okay, show the customer the availability based on the number of people who can actually do this job. So these are additional options. Workiz can get more advanced if you need it. I mean, when you sign up, the options are pretty simple. But if you need the complexity, it's here for you. And you can either work with our success managers, which are very experienced with the junk industry. So that means they're probably going to share some tips with you that they've saw in other businesses. Or they can kind of walk you through, and we have like online videos that help you set up for yourself.